Hey, TJ Casting here, coming to you to speak about the four types of candidates we typically recruit. And those are the actively interviewing, open but not active yet, passive and beyond passive. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what each of these categories mean. Each candidate that you are introduced to will be labeled as such. And so I want you to understand what these categories mean. Actively interviewing is a category of person who has a particular career wound or pain and is on the open market. They are interviewing elsewhere. We still consider it quite potentially to be a good use of your time to meet this person. What you have in your opportunity may be exactly what they're looking for. Open but not active yet is they have a career wound or they've got career pain that they'd like to solve, but they're not interviewing yet. And emphasis on yet, because they can go apply, they can go start interviewing anywhere else at any time. But you have the jump for now. And so that's why we say be timely, be relational, be confidential, because you've got a little bit of an advantage in this particular situation. The next is passive candidates, and passive candidates are looking for something better. So it may not be that they have a particular career wound. They may not be feeling a lot of pressure to leave their job. And this is a particular type of person that we look for in creating an opportunity for you to talk to them that's outside of them actively interviewing. So they're more passive than the open but not active yet. As we're transitioning to these more passive people, your strategy for engaging with them, building the relationship, what you can expect out of them in terms of their investment has to adjust a bit. And so these passive candidates, and by the way, a lot of your super high quality candidates are more on the passive side. And not quite interviewing yet. So the passive candidates are going to require a little bit more wooing, a little bit more listening and understanding. Not that you wouldn't want to do that with other candidates, but particularly important because these people aren't going to make a change for just any reason, and they're not going to come to you begging for a job. This is a real bilateral relationship that needs to be developed, and they're only going to make a change if they feel like your opportunity is superior to what they have. After that, we've got beyond passive. Now, beyond passive is a relatively small percentage of the people that we match with clients. Passive is by far the largest category. And beyond passive, these people are embedded in the companies. They've been there for decades. They are senior roles. They have equity. They have extremely generous compensation plans. Whatever it is, they are tied into that organization very tightly. And normally we would consider these people inextricable, except there's something about your opportunity that's caught their attention. They're listening, right? And so they may not have even verbalized to themselves why they could theoretically make a change, but they're open to networking. They're open to hearing what else is out there. And this would be a good use of your time to go out there, meet with them, network with them at the very least, and get to know them. And what we're going to try to do is understand what are their motivations. Well, and frankly, with all of these categories, what are their motivations? How can we improve their life in this opportunity? How is this going to be good for them, right? Because if you make it good for them, then they'll want to come over, they'll want to stay with you, and it'll be easier to retain them. So if you have any questions on this, give me an email at tj@ambassadorgroup.com. Thanks so much.